Going live in 3 minutes. All press must be seated. All press must be seated. Thank you.
What up, people? Where are you at? What is good? We live in Vegas. Churches. What up? We're rocking out with TBV fan. What it do? Haney, Linares, the press conference. We here. This place is getting packed. This Linares right there. Got Keith Edit right there. Ryan Burton right there. Kinsey right there. Well, man, how you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Happy to see you, man. We live with Khalil Cole, the big stepper. What's going on, champ?
Not much, man. Just getting ready for this press conference, as you can see, man. A little
2
nervous.
more days and it's your day, man.
It's
Your
up.
time to shine.
It's up, man. It's up. We're gonna do what we train to do.
How was camp?
Perfect. You know, for my first pro camp, you know, I didn't know what to expect going into it, but it's been great. It's been an easy journey, you know.
How you taking in, man, being a pro debuter on such a big card, man? You in Las Vegas for your pro debut.
It's crazy. It's a lot of different emotions, you know. Mostly exciting. There's a little nervousness, but that'll go out the window once we get in and start throwing the punches, you know. But I'm grateful that I was able to debut on this type of stage, this large of a stage, you know, with the talent that'll be following up behind me.
So people know you from the amateurs for getting them knockouts, man. Do you think it's some pressure on you to kind of keep that up from the amateurs to the pros?
There's definitely a lot of pressure on people are hitting me up. How many fights? You think you'll knock them out? What round you gonna knock them out in? So it's like right now I just have to focus on the win. You know, if the knockout comes, it comes. You know?
For sure, man. The win is the most important thing, man. So how are you soaking in being here in Vegas and just the atmosphere?
It's great, you know. It was a little overwhelming at first. Like on the way here, people want to stop and, oh, can I take a picture with you? I'm like, oh, you know me?
I know you already.
How you doing, man? Yes, sir.
See you, mate.
Likewise.
All right, see you in a minute.
But yeah, it's just.
Yeah, no. You're still got the boyish good looks.
I'm happy for you, man. I'm very happy that you were able to sign with Matchroom and get on this level and be on this platform, man. And Sean, man, put on for the city, man.
Most definitely.
I'm extremely happy that you are training at New Jersey gym now. That's where a lot of us come out of, man. So just to see that gym get put on the map, seeing your picture get taken in there, it's so surreal, man. I'm rooting for you 100%. I hope everything works out well Saturday night, bro.
Definitely.
Give everybody social media just in case they ain't following you.
You can follow me on Instagram at Khalil Cole _, on Twitter at Khalil Cole and the #1.
All right, big step.
Okay.
Wardy, bring him up.
I want that interview too, but you see where he at. He already on stage. He walked right in. Straight to stage. I shot my T just walked in, and that's Ramala Ali. What up, rep it? Brandon, what it do? I'll check it in a bit. Intrigue, Atlanta. Down in Richmond, California. What up? See you, Michael. What Back in the building.
Going live in 3 minutes.
It's time to fill up.
Yep.
Gotta get that Eddie interview. You already know, man. I want that. Mr. Busy Man Eddie, man. He did mine. You gonna see? Do show some love. KDDR, what up? Salute, salute. Salute TBV, what up? Kevin, what up? Shout out. My man Big Stepper, man. Hopefully everything go good, man. We get another one from North to get to put on from New Jersey. Ramala Ali right there from Somalia. She putting on Rashad Mati, Brooklyn, Albanian Bear. This whole family right there. That's the
Going live in 2
Albanian
minutes.
Bear
Going
family.
live in 2 minutes.
Come on, man, don't forget to share this show, man. Share the episode. Let them know we live right now. Eddie out here with the Caribbean drip. Eric, what up? Mr. Adore, what up? I just interviewed him right now, Mr. Adore, Khalil Cole, but I mean, I could interview him again. How the service? How's the pixelation? Is it choppy? How's the stream?
Going live in 1 minute. Going live in 1 minute.
Surge, what up? West Coast, stand up. Okay. CIPH, bud, stay working. TBV, stay working. Shout out to you for the love. Whisper it now. Turned all the music off.
30 seconds. Seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. "50 seconds of BT.
Go on, what up? Get the music right
now. 30 seconds.
They tripping. Don't nobody care about this music right now. Let's go, Haney. Postman, what up? Yeah, you see it. Drip, drip. Beat rocking though.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I'm not on the Dazn app and I see nothing. Yeah, this is YouTube right now, champ. No Dazn just yet.
Good afternoon, everyone, and yes, that's right. We're in Vegas. How lucky are we? How good does it feel to return to some kind of normality? Huge night of boxing this Saturday from the Michelob Ultra Arena in Mandalay Bay, live and exclusively on Dazn all around the world. Of course, the main event, Devin Haney defends his WBC lightweight world title against Jorge Linares. A fantastic undercard, and 3 young fighters up here going to be kicking us off on Before the Bell, broadcast worldwide across Dazn Boxing and Matchroom Boxing as well. Rashad Mati, Ramla Ali and Khalil Ko. Khalil, I'm going to start with you because I noticed in the VT they didn't quite get you in there yet, because of course for you the pro debut begins on Saturday night. Ready to go, you look in tremendous shape. Your journey starts this weekend.
Most definitely, you know, I'm looking forward to the journey with Matchroom. You know, I'm ready to put on the show, and I'm grateful to be on this card for my pro debut and the talent that's going behind me. You know, I want to stand out just as well as they do.
Obviously, you got a tremendous record as an amateur. Everyone keeps playing the knockouts in the amateur code against, of course, the Cubans and the like. But you know, you've had an indifferent path to this position now, but ready to take absolute full advantage of this opportunity you have.
Most definitely, you know, this is what I've been waiting on my whole career, you know, to be. And then I would never thought I'd be signed with Matchroom, you know. So that's a big plus, and I'm going to take advantage, like you said, take advantage and do what I got to do and put on for the fans.
You've seen a lot of your Team US sort of teammates and other amateurs that have come through the code come on and turn pro. Of course, one of them down there, Reshat Mati and Mark Castro recently as well, and Keyshawn Davis as well. You've watched these guys progress, and you feel that the professional game is going to be well suited to you. We know you're a big puncher, you're aggressive as well. What should fans expect from Khalil Coe?
There's gonna be a big difference. You know, some people just think I only have a right hand, I'm only a puncher, but I have footwork, I have, you know, elusiveness, and power. So you never know what I'm gonna bring to the fight.
Well, we look forward to seeing your pro debut on Saturday. Reshat, welcome back. Last time out, a little injury as well in Miami, but back ready to go, and kind of like approaching the period in your career now where good solid test for you on Saturday night, but really starting to move now at pace and going to be starting to move into the deep end quite quickly this year.
Yeah, first off, thank you for having me putting me on the card. You know, I'm looking to be active as much as possible. But yeah, I'm looking for big fights. I'm looking to get my name out there. Either you've been telling me to go down to 140, so we try to eventually slowly work our way down to 140 and make a big impact.
You've been with us from the start in Matchroom Boxing USA. Remember that first card back in Chicago, which seems like many years ago now. No one knew who we were. No one knew who Dazn was. Now, of course, we're flying high. We just had Canelo Alvarez, 73,000 people. What have you learned during that time? You know, you've boxed all over the country, of course, and also you developed as a fighter. What have you learned most during that period? And now you're coming into the stage where it's really going to be test time.
It's just mainly just to stay calm and back then in the amateurs, it's 3 rounds, it's quick. The main thing is just to stay loose, listen to your coaches, and stay active as much as possible. You see how Canelo's fighting active fights, and he's pretty active, and it's better off to stay active because the times you have off, it kind of tests you to see how you're going to be experienced and how you can kind of come back to those adversities. So, like I said, first I got to deal with this guy Saturday, and then we work our way to the next fights.
Well, looking forward to seeing the Albanian Bear back in action. Ramla Ali, welcome for your US debut. Of course, good to see you here, and spoke to AJ this morning. He was excited to watch you on Saturday, 258 here as well. Great opportunity for you. I saw some of your quotes that said, Vegas is kind of like the end product of the career to get an opportunity to fight there, but you're doing it very early in your pro career.
I know, I can't believe it. I was, talking about it earlier. I can't believe that I've been given the opportunity to fight in the boxing capital of the world, Vegas, so early on in my career. And I can only feel grateful and feel humbled and honoured to be part of such an amazing card. I love Linares. I grew up watching him. I think he's amazing, and him versus Haney is going to be electric. So yeah.
For you, last time out gave away a lot of weight in your fight, but great performance as well. I saw a quote from you where you said that you really want to earn your experience in fighting for a world title. You see now with female boxing, especially in the lower weight classes, you kind of get to 5 and 6 and 0, and there's not a long way. There's nowhere else to go other than to challenge those fighters. But keen to get on the road, keen to learn, keen to put the hard yards in the gym as well to earn that opportunity.
100%. I think there was a little bit of a Twitter war going on this morning. Someone took what I said out of context, but what I meant was, you've got these amazing fighters in the world, the Lomas and the Clarissa Shields and the Katie Taylors, who have done so much in the amateurs, won all these world titles, won everything there is to possibly win. And if they wanted to fight for a world title in their first fight, they'd be 100% deserving of it. I just want to feel deserve it of a world title and to feel like a world champion when I feel ready, and I don't want to be pushed into it when I don't feel ready, if if that makes sense.
And final question, I know we are in the USA, but you know, you do have a tremendous domestic rivalry being built up across, you know, whether it's Shannon Courtney, Rachel Ball, Ellie Scottney, you know, Ebony Bridges that came over recently as well, Amy Timlin. There are so many fighters around your weight class that could really lead to some big domestic fights.
Oh, 100%. Really excited for when those opportunities arise. Like, I never shy away from a challenge, and if fighting those girls means that, you know, it's the next step to a world title, then so be it. But yeah, never shy away from a challenge.
Well, the journey continues for Reshat Mati, Ram Lorani, but the journey begins for Khalil Coe, professional debut on Saturday in Las Vegas. Don't get any better than that, mate. What a place to start. Looking forward to seeing these guys progress. We're going to have a quick photo up here. We'll move on to our championship fights. Thank you.
All right. Now we gotta wait for the rest of the press conference. It's gonna be the main event now.
He has speed, he has skill, he has power. But
50 seconds.
how you matters. Just as
All right, they're keeping it moving.
Haney's first fight with
They're gonna do it
like this.
pretty. They're gonna do it pretty fast. Yeah, I just smoked
this.
boots and chest.
He's not fought for the first
30 seconds.
He believes he needs knockouts. But Haney says he expects a firefight with Jorge Linares. Linares is good. 29 of his 47
20 seconds.
But he is also older. All 5 of his losses have come by KO.
I don't even know, man. They probably
Haney is vowed to put on a dominant
10, 9, 8, 7.
I don't know if you heard me, but they probably already flagged it. That's why it's only 100 people live.
opponent to do just that.
Well, welcome back. I'm delighted to be joined up here by Golden Boy's Robert Diaz as well, and a fantastic fight on the undercard. Of course, Jason Quigley against Shane Mosley Jr. When Robert Diaz phoned me up and said, "Can I place a fight on the card?" I thought you were going to give me some 4-rounder or something like this. You gave me this tremendous fight between two of Golden Boy's top fighters. I'm going to pass the floor over to you, Robert. This is a great fight and a must-win for both of them.
Thank you very much, Eddie. Appreciate those words. Appreciate the spot. Yes, before I start with you, the media, and everybody that's listening around the world, I first want to wish both of you good luck, because I know once that bell rings, you guys are concentrated on one thing and one thing only. This fight means so much to both Jason and Shane. It's such an important fight. It's a very even fight, and a fight nobody wants to miss, because they both know what a win on Saturday night is going to do for their career.
And obviously, Robert, as well, you get two fighters, same weight class, same promotional company. It's always difficult, isn't it, putting those guys together, because, you know, someone thinks you're favouring one of these guys, and obviously you're emotionally attached to both of them, and literally it's, here's your platform, here's your opportunity, may the best man win.
You're 100%, Eddie, right on. I know both of them very well. I've known Shane since he was a little boy, working with his father. I've known Jason since his pro debut, working his whole career with Golden Boy. I've become very attached to both. They're both very similar outside the ring. They're gentlemen. There hasn't been one bad thing said between them. But once that bell rings, they're not friends. Trust me, they are not friends. They're both coming to knock each other out. It is difficult. All I can tell them both is, I wish you both good luck. Now it's your turn to do it. May the best man win.
Thank you, Robert. Well, Shane, big opportunity for you. You heard it from Robert Diaz there. Big platform, big crowd, live on Dazn this weekend. This is a must-win fight for you to go on and challenge for the middleweight championships.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm grateful to be a part of this great card, and grateful to be here. Grateful to have this opportunity. I mean, this is everything I wanted. This is my opportunity, you know. So I'm going to take advantage of that and do my best.
I saw a really good interview yesterday talking about sons who follow the footsteps of their fathers who are great fighters. Of course, Conor Benn, who's here this week, and Chris Eubank Jr., and obviously similar weight classes. And obviously Ricky Hatton's son coming through. It's very difficult, isn't it, to come out and obviously from the shadows of a great fighter in your father, where you're always going to be compared to that. But this is the kind of fight that's going to start giving you the recognition. I know you're not in it to please other people, but part of you's got to say, I want to stamp my authority on this sport.
Well, absolutely. I'm in this sport because I want to be known as my own man. I want to be known as, that's Shane Mosley Jr., the Sugar Man, Shane Mosley Jr. So that's why I'm here, and that's what I'm here doing, and that's what I'm going to do.
A lot of people think this is going to be an all-action fight. Jason Quigley always comes to fight very exciting as well. Is that what the fans should expect in Vegas on Saturday?
Absolutely. That's why I come to watch the fights, because we put on good shows. Golden Boy, Matchroom, both put on great shows. So that's what we expect to do.
Thank you, Shane. Jason, big opportunity for you. Big platform, big fight. Must win for your career. I know you've had a great camp with Andy Lee over in Ireland. Ready to go in there and do the business on Saturday?
Yeah, without a doubt. This is a massive opportunity. Big stage, the capital of professional boxing over here in Las Vegas. It's a great platform for us to get on the stage, showcase our skills, and give our absolute best come fight night.
Do you feel everyone's view about this fight is correct? I mean, I know you love to fight, you're all action as well. Andy trying to sort of rein that in a little bit in this fight, or we're going to expect fireworks at the weekend?
Once that bell rings, there's always going to be fireworks, especially with a great fight like this on the line. We both know what this fight means to us. We both know where this fight can put us in our careers, and you can definitely expect fireworks come fight night.
We look forward to it, mate. Best of luck to both of you, and thank you, Robert Diaz and Golden Boy.
Good luck to both guys. Good luck, Shane.
Thank you. Tremendous fight. Jason Quigley against Shane Mosley. Going to be a cracker. The Michelob Ultra Arena on Saturday, live on Dazn. Thank you to Robert Diaz and Golden Boy as well. Gentlemen, if we could have a head up there, please.
Face-off time. Good fight, man. This is a good fight. I'm looking forward to this one. Me sorprendiste con tu español el otro día. Yo no sabía que tú sabías hablar de
Sí, hablo un poco. He olvidado mucho. Hace mucho tiempo que hablo español con alguien. 10 años.
Ese español está perfecto.
Tengo que practicar mucho más.
Está bien, está bien.
Habla bien, ¿verdad?
Ya te están, ellos te pueden conocer y escuchar. Eso
No, pero
está haciendo
hay
bien.
palabras cuando estoy hablando que tengo que pensar. Y
no, pero está bien, mira, tú lo hablas, ¿verdad? Canelo no quería hablar el inglés, no quería conocerlo. Ahora tú lo hablas, te conoces en Latinoamérica, los mexicanos.
tengo que practicar mucho más.
Pero no, lo está hablando muy bien.
Sí, estoy hablando bien.
Sí, no, lo está hablando demasiado bien.
Tú lo estás hablando bien.
Todo bien.
Yo estoy contento que te conocí, Panamá, para decirte eso, porque yo soy dominicano y cuando te escuché hablando español, yo dije, holy smokes,
Sí,
I didn't know you could
porque
talk
toda la
like that.
gente no sabía que puede hablar español, pero viví en España por 12 años. Sí.
¿Y dónde tú lo aprendiste? ¿En
Todos mis
España?
amigos, sí, todos mis amigos fue de Sudamérica, Bolivia, Ecuador, Argentina, Venezuela, y así aprendí.
Tú puedes pasar por dominicano ahora.
Dominicano, eso.
Yo, that's dope. He could really speak Spanish.
5, 4, 3.
One great fight in Jason Quigley against Shane Mosley Jr. to another great fight, very important fight in a 130-pound division, a final eliminator for the IBF world title. The winner of this fight will go on and challenge for the world championship in their next fight. Martin J. Ward against Fuzile. Fuzile, firstly, welcome to the bright lights of Las Vegas. We know it's very difficult, this visa situation. Get everyone here. Well done to your team for making it. You're here, you're ready for a big fight on Saturday.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm ready for the fight. I've been 3 months preparing for the fight, and I'm very ready for the fight. I can't wait for Saturday to beat this guy, Martin Ward. I promise you, bro, it's not a threat or something. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I didn't sign the contract to talk. I signed the contract to fight. That's what I'm gonna do on the 29th. Thank you.
This gentleman here, very good fighter, very talented fighter. You've obviously watched it. You believe that you're too good for Martin Ward.
I'm too good for him. I'm too good. I'm very good for him. Anyway, I know. Wait. I'm still talking. I'm still talking. Wait. Have minutes, please. In a way that I've seen his videos. I've seen his videos and I've watched his videos. Then I said, yeah, I can fight him in a way that I can beat him easily. You know, firstly, I didn't know about Martin Ward. When I was checking the ratings, I was checking myself and the other guys who are on top, you know. So I just knew like Martin Ward now. When they said I have to fight Martin Ward, then I had to check who's Martin Ward. Then I know who's Martin Ward. And Martin Ward will know me better who Azinga is. Who Azinga is capable of. So thank you. I'm talking to Etienne. Yeah.
My last question to you is, obviously a lot of people here, they know about you, one defeat to Rakimov, which was controversial as well. What should they expect from you on Saturday? How do you beat Martin Ward?
I won't say how I'm going to beat Martin Ward. You're all going to see on Saturday how I'm going to beat him. The fight, my fight with Rakimov, it happened what happened, you know, and now I had to move on with life, you know. Yeah. Now I'm facing this guy. I have to fight Martin Ward to take him out of my way, you know, so that I can fight whoever wins between Ogawa and Rakimov. For me, I would like Rakimov to win, you know, so it's gonna be a payback time. Not saying that I'm scared of Ogawa, just to correct that mistake that happened. What I'm promising the people here in Las Vegas, they will see the golden boy Azinga Fuzile. Yeah, and I'm too ready. I'm too ready to show you the beautiful boxing. Yeah.
Thank you, Azinga. Martin, it's quite lively, quite unexpected. I mean, so obviously a little bit spicy, but away from the comments, which we'll come back to, just a massive opportunity for you. You've been waiting for the opportunity for a world title for a long time. You have to go down the final eliminator route with the IBF, which is fine. You face a very good fighter in Azinga Fuzile, but this is your moment. Las Vegas on Saturday night, by far and away. All your other fights rolled into this. This is the ultimate moment of your career.
Yeah, no, this is my time now to shine, and can't thank you enough for giving me the opportunity to fight. And you know, Las Vegas, mate, the bright lights, the big city, it's what I'm here for. And to deal with this guy here, it's all business on fight on Saturday night for me. And I'm going to deal with him in good fashion and show the US public who I am. And so people like Azinga Fuzile knows who I am. But he'll definitely know my name after Saturday night.
I remember walking into Tony Sims's gym when we started in boxing, or I started in boxing, and we signed Darren Barker. You were in the gym, I think you were 16 at the time, 17. I looked at you and, not just saying this because you're up here, I said, this kid's got it all. I'm so sure he will be a world champion. So this is your moment. Tough fight. This guy can fight. He's obviously extremely confident.
Yeah, he's a good fighter. I know it's going to make for a good fight, but I'm 100% confident I'm doing a job on this guy. He's a good slick fighter, but I've definitely got all the tools in my arsenal to deal with him, and deal with him in good fashion as well. I believe I'm going to do on Saturday night, yeah.
Yeah, you are both two slick fighters, actually, both incredibly skillful as well, but got to make this count. 36 minutes, absolutely no stone unturned to win this fight.
100%. I've put it all in camp, and I've done what I had to do, and it's on Saturday night now. And listen, the talking don't mean nothing, mate. I've prepared. I'm mentally and physically there. I'm ready to put on a good show on Saturday night and excite the fans.
Well, it is a cracking fight. Two top super featherweights. Martin Ward against Zinga Fuzile. A final eliminator for the IBF world title in Las Vegas. It's Britain against South Africa. Gentlemen, if we can have a head-to-head up there, please.
Who y'all got in this one? Zinga talking real spicy.
She's a trash talker, I'm not. My business, I do that in the ring. So, but I let her do her thing and I'll
Talk about getting under your skin.
Hey, nice meeting you, brother.
1 minute.
What's up, man?
Really?
How are you?
She chose
Tuesday.
Oh, you been for a minute then?
Yeah, we came for a little while.
So just you and Rashad Monty, right? For this one? Cool. How's he doing? Looking good in camp?
He's looking good. The only thing we didn't like is that, last change of moment at the last minute. We were fighting a guy 12-2, and for whatever reason, the visa, the passport, he couldn't get it done. So now we're fighting Ryan Pino. I mean, he's still a tough dude. I mean, the record really don't show it, but he's a tough dude.
And are you nervous that you didn't have time to prepare for him?
At this stage, you already, he has a ton of amateur fights. He faced all styles, like nationals, you fight 6-7 days in a row, you fight all different styles. You adapt, that's all.
And what's up with Chris?
Chris Copeland, he's looking good. We're definitely getting ready. We got 4.5, 5 weeks left. He's looking sharp. He's definitely going to put a great performance. And, I got a feeling he's going to look real good against Gamboa,
What did you think of kind of Ben speaking Spanish that way?
Oh, he amazed me. I mean, I was speaking since Tuesday. I never thought he spoke Spanish, but not bad. Yeah, he impressed me.
Me too. He said he picked it up in Spain.
Yeah, I think he said he lived 12 years there.
That's a lot. Coach, man, thank you so much, man. We played up with you.
ThaBoxingvoice.
that I still have it and paying homage to all the women that came before me.
Obviously, coming through when you were thriving and a world champion as well, opportunities for women actually in the sport were very slim. Now, on most cards, we see championship fights as well. Is it great for you to see that, again, a lot of the hard work you put in during that era is paying off for young fighters now, young female fighters?
Definitely. I think that's probably the best part of being where I am right now, is that we busted our asses for so long to finally be on these huge cards and to be getting paid a little bit more than we used to. Because when I was fighting, our purses weren't even enough to pay our rent, and now we have women, building empires off of it. So it's amazing to be here. Thanks.
Obviously, you are experienced. This lady to my right, the champion, is coming through, a younger fighter. Is experience key in this fight as well? I mean, she's very aggressive. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk between the two of you as well. You had to wait a long time for this fight. You didn't feel that the injury was genuine. I know a lot's been said, but this is really an experienced fighter against an up-and-coming, young, dangerous fighter.
Well, to clear things up about the whole marriage that went on between us, it was something that was taken out of context. Like somebody was a cop chasing, and like what I heard, and I'm happy that I had that extra time to be a badass. So I'm just here to prove that I'm a little bit more of a badass.
Chantelle, you are badass, apparently. I know you love to fight, you love to let your hands go, you love to get in there and try and knock your opponent out. This is a massive stage for you, isn't it?
How's the audio now? Let me know. How's the sound now?
He's a very experienced former world champion. get much bigger than this?
Yeah, I'm just delighted to be here and I can't wait to get in that cell and put on a show. And like I said, I'm a natural fighter, I do what I do. When I talk much, I just let my hands do the talking.
Obviously, there has been talk throughout the build-up to this fight, but it's good, right? I mean, just a little bit of spite. You said you want to go in there and knock her out or stop her on her feet. Is that what you'll be looking to do to make a statement to the division at the weekend?
Yeah, I'm always spiteful, but now I've added a bit more of a spice, a bit more spice into it, and can't wait to get in there now and get down to the action.
Obviously, light welterweight division for you now. We've seen you operate, I think, super feather, lightweight. You could probably go to welterweight as well. Just looking to take the biggest fights. You know, for us, if you get through Saturday, obviously unifications and looking to become undisputed at 140 is a target as well.
100%. Not going to look past Melissa, unless she's a former world champion, got experience, but I'm the better fighter, and things for me are going to go forward, and I've got a long journey ahead of me, so I'm not stopping there.
Well, we look forward to a great fight for the 140-pound WBC World Women's title. It's Britain against America. It's Northampton against the Bronx on Saturday. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to have a head-to-head up here. Thank you.
Melissa looking real short.
Yeah.
That's my friend. That's my best friend.
One minute.
Sarah.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
You got a few
Good
minutes?
to see, yeah, for sure.
So, talk to me about having Melissa here on this card against Chantelle Cameron.
Oh, you want to start over?
So, Serafina, how are you?
I'm
Good to see you here in
excellent, thank you.
Vegas.
Absolutely.
And happy to see you here with Melissa Hernandez. She definitely made a statement at the,
Yes.
at the press conference, sticking her
Yes.
tongue out. She's a lively one. What are you expecting on fight night? There
You
she
know,
goes. Melissa.
Yeah. I expect her to. All right, hi. I expect her to do what she does. I mean, Melissa is a phenomenal boxer. She does things that no other female in the sport has ever done. She's part of the reason why I got into the sport. I've always admired her, and it's a pleasure. It's an absolute honor for me to be working with her now. But she's got swag. She's got that Bronx swag, and she's gonna be slipping and moving. And I mean, you know, if Chantelle can punch, great, but you gotta hit your target. Facts.
So
I expect her to get out of the way and make her pay.
So, Melissa, you spoke about this camp being extended, and you think that that's going to serve you better?
It definitely served me better because it made me grow into 140. I mean, you know, I walk 140, so now, you know, I'm a bona fide 140, and we'll share. You know, people see it on Saturday.
So what do you expect to bring into the ring besides experience? Obviously, being a former world champion and more fights than her, everyone's giving you the edge in experience. Do you see any other characteristics that you might have the advantage in?
I'm just a bad bitch, and we're going to do what bad bitches do.
So you just think that you're more of a dog than her?
We'll see. You know, whatever she brings there will match. You know, if she wants to brawl and I can do it, I'll box. You know, I adjust. So whatever it takes to win, we will do to win.
What about the height difference? I didn't expect her to be that much taller. Do you find that as an issue? Do you care? Do you like it when they're taller?
Everyone's always been taller than me. I've never fought anybody my height. So for me, this is normality. You know, I think the nod goes to me for it because I'm used to fighting tall people. She has to come down to my height.
Now, your last fight out, it's been a while since 2019, but you did upset the Aztecan queen, Selena Barrios, who's the sister of Mario Barrios. There's levels, but can you keep that same upset-mindedness, you think?
Yeah, I mean, this is what I do. It's what I've been doing for almost 20 years now. So, you know, it's not about upset. I don't think it's an upset. I'm here to win. All I do is win. I'm supposed to win. So I'm just going to put that out there. You know, I don't really like when people use upset minds stuff. I'm like, who are you upsetting? Because I'm winning, I'm happy.
Well, I mean, the thing is that she's the younger champion, you're
Right.
the former champion, so on paper you're being brought in.
Yeah, definitely. I get it, but I'm here for it. I like raising to the occasion. I've always been one for challenges. Obviously, my career has shown that. So it's just another stepping stool.
Now, have you looked past this fight in terms of would you continue to fight because you are up in age, or?
Right. Have I looked past this fight? No, I haven't even looked to this fight yet. I'm still working on today. Tomorrow's weigh-in, we'll focus on tomorrow's weigh-in. When the bell rings, then we'll focus on what's going on with Chantelle. That's how this works for me. There's levels to this. Never look past the day you're in.
How is weight?
Weight is amazing. I'm actually getting to eat.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, it's the first camp I ever was able to eat bread and, potatoes, which I never was able to. So I feel really, really good at this weight. I feel the strongest I've been in years, and I still have my speed.
All right,
I just want to make one quick point to the public that before Chantelle won the title, Melissa was actually ranked number 1. Chantelle was ranked number 7. Due to politics of this game, Chantelle got to fight for the vacated title, and Melissa was left behind. So if Melissa was fighting for the title, she'd be the champ right now, and the roles would be reversed. So let's not make Melissa an underdog, like she's a challenger, whatever. No, Melissa was on a higher playing field than her. So she's just getting her just dues.
Do you think that Chantelle is on your level?
We'll see on Saturday. Do I think right now? No. I think there's levels to this game, and she hasn't been there. I'm her first name in her record. So that's why you can't really predict or look beyond her, because we don't know what kind of caliber fighter she is yet. After Saturday, we'll know what kind of caliber she is, just like we found out about Selena Barrios. Except, and I don't sound like an asshole, but I think she's levels above Selena Barrios. So this is the reason why I've spent such a hard camp, and I came to New York to do camp with my team, because this is an important fight for me, hence again why I'm not looking past it.
So what team? Who in New York did you use?
I used Leon Taylor and Ronica Jeffrey, which is my original team from years ago, because I had moved to Florida, and teams didn't really work out there, so why fix something when it ain't broke?
Now, I remember interviewing you before this fight, and you were living in Florida, training people. What happened to all your clients?
They train with other people,
So you put it on hold?
Yeah, boxing is my life. I'm married to boxing. So everything gets put on hold so I can fight again. Everybody knows it's my longest ranging relationship. I have 20 years with boxing, so I don't mind getting back with her.
All right. Well, I want to thank you, obviously, for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Please give out any social media. Now I know. I seen you guys at the pool yesterday. Now I know why it's Hurricane Shark. You got this huge hurricane on your leg.
Right.
Where'd you get that? Like, why do you love sharks so much?
All right. So I've always been like a shark lover because I got attacked by sharks when I was a little kid in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And I was terrified of them. And then when I started boxing, I was Hurricane because I used to throw windmills, very crazy. And as I started getting older, I started being like, no, I'm more like a shark. I see something, I go for it. And, sharks are this amazing, majestic creature, hence, right? So, how there's tiger shark, dish shark, so I'm a hurricane shark.
Beautiful. Well, thank you for that background story.
Hey,
Appreciate it. Any social media?
Nah, we're good.
Sarah?
Serafina_ the artist.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no way. Yeah, people don't need to be on my social media.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Jorge, ¿cómo está? Champ, how you doing? All right.
That's it. Quick, pick and go. Quick one. Oh, okay. Now you're good. Thank you, champ. 29. May 29th. Take all the pictures you want.
That's family. We family. We can take pictures.
It's a lot taller than last time.
Yes, right? You know I need one.
So beautiful, yeah.
I used to be going to war with her.
Yeah, man. God damn it. But you're one of the reasons I came back too, man. Seeing you, I'm like, yeah, why not?
What's the name? Yes. You're not playing this game. Awesome.
He a hater. He act like we was bothering or something. He hater.
Quigley, both sides. I appreciate it because both talent in their fighter that it's a real fight, it's a good fight, it's great for boxing. I have to applaud a young man like Devin Haney stepping up and saying, I gotta fight these type of fights to become the best in the division, the best in boxing. Is it time yet? Boxing's timing. We'll find out Sunday night. Maybe it's too soon.
Well, Bill Haney, our partner, Devin Haney Promotions, of course. I'm so excited about Saturday because I have to be honest, every fight that we've been in with Devin, I haven't been that concerned. I'm concerned, which is great news because it means we've got a real fight.
Rightfully so. I want to, definitely thank you, of course, Eddie and Joe and Dazn and Golden Boy for giving us this opportunity. As you know, Eddie, we've always talked about getting Devin in that right fight that'll catapult his career, the right cachet name, and we believe that Jorge Linares is the name, and we're thankful for him stepping up and giving Devin the opportunity, to once and for all show that he is an elite fighter.
It's been frustrating, hasn't it? For all of us trying to find that fighter to step up. Whether it was on
I wonder if the audio is bad picking up the press conference, because I see y'all complaining whenever I'm recording a presser.
We were ready to take those fights a long time ago, and that comes from the build of Devin Haney, from you taking him to Mexico as a young fighter, learning the trade. People talk about the experience of Jorge Linares, but people probably underestimating the experience of Devin Haney as well.
Well, yeah, definitely. But we have appreciation for you and how long you've been patient. We both on both sides tried to get those names in the ring, and finally now on Saturday night we have that kind of name in Jorge Linares, and we hope that he comes and brings us all. We hope to have a healthy Jorge Linares and a very competitive Jorge Linares, so Devin can actually show that he is an elite fighter.
I know obviously you're part of the training team, not going to give too much away, but Jorge Linares, tremendous fighter, great footwork, great hand speed, great intelligence as well. This is a really good matchup, isn't it? Taking away the fact that it's Devin and your son and your fighter, this is a really, really good fight.
Actually, yeah, it really is, and these are the kind of fights that bring out the best in a fighter. A young fighter with Devin with so much in his toolbox, arsenal full of array of different kinds of punches, and it's just a great opportunity, and we want Jorge to come at his best and to bring out those things so he can showcase to the people what a wonderful talent he is.
No nerves from you or Devin. It's kind of like your coming out party. This is like Las Vegas, where it all started for you, where you were doing shows with Devin Haney Promotions. 5,000 people in the Mandalay Bay. We could have sold the whole place out. It's going to be a tremendous atmosphere and time to make a statement to the world on Saturday.
Absolutely, and that's what you will see. You'll see Devin make a statement. He's ready for this moment. It's almost issue for the fact that now we get a chance to be on the big stage and at home. Well, it's our home away from home because we're from Oakland, California. Las Vegas has embraced us in a way that's been unbelievable. So we just look forward to Saturday night, man, and it's going to be amazing.
Bill, thank you, Devin Haney Promotions. Robert Diaz, thank you. Joe Markowski, Dazn. We're going to bring the fighters up here now for what is a tremendous fight. I cannot wait for this fight. Saturday, live on Dazn. Thank you.
50 seconds.
I don't know. Demon. Oh, shit. It's so cool. Yeah.
30 seconds.
What y'all saying? Sosa crew for life, baby. Colbert, Rashad Monty, Nikita Abali. Let's go, Aliano Sosa. Yeah, we waiting for Big Baby to come back. November. Uh-oh. Breaking news. Big Baby back in November. Breaking news.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Great time in there, Jorge Linares, of course. Thank you all for being patient. A really, really good night of boxing on Saturday. This has got a little bit of everything, and of course, the main event here. Devin Haney defends his WBC World Lightweight title against 3-division world champion Jorge Linares. Such a great, great fight. A young star of the sport meeting really a legend of the sport in Jorge Linares. And Robert Diaz said earlier, is it time? Now, who's going to come out on top here? We want to, of course, thank Golden Boy for all their work, and Devin Haney Promotions as well, and of course Mandalay Bay. What a fantastic facility here, the hotel, the arena, Michelob Ultra Mantra Arena. We'll have 5,000 people in here. It's the biggest boxing crowd to come back to this city for a long, long time. And we can't wait. I'm going to start with the challenger on Saturday. Jorge, your English has got so good. All these fights we've done together, always with a translator, but you look in tremendous shape, ready for a big, big fight on Saturday.
Yes, of course, I agree with you. I'm very excited to be here in Vegas again. And I'm here with you next to the world champion lightweight, David Haney. So this is the more bigger opportunity in my life. So I make beautiful, beautiful training camp. I'm in Japan for a long time with my brother. And I'm here, so excited for this Saturday night.
You look great. You know, I remember the fights with Kevin Mitchell and Crawler twice and Campbell. You look exactly the same. You look just as fresh. You feel better than ever right now.
I feel much better than before. I feel much better than Kevin Mitchell, Anthony Crawler, also Lomachenko. So I think this time, I think it's the more important training camp for me. This is the more bigger opportunity in my life. So that's why I make beautiful, beautiful training camp. I'm here a couple more days.
Obviously, a great young fighter in Devin Haney, a lot of potential, but never boxed at your level before. I've seen a lot of your comments saying that this is a whole different level, and it is. The team acknowledge that, you know, and it's about if this young man has the levels to fight with a fighter like yourself.
Yeah, no, I make a lot of fight, you know, 52 fight, only 5 lost. So, and I fighting everywhere, in England, in United States, and also in Asia and Latin America. But now, this time I come back to Las Vegas again, especially in this place, Mandalay Bay. So with amazing fighter, amazing world champion, young guy, and I'm so excited to show everyone who I am and how much spending I have and how much I feel good.
I know you love big fights, and obviously this division right now, incredible. You know, he's looking to win and try and get the Teofimo Lopez's and the Tanks and the Ryan. But for yourself, after that great fight with Lomachenko, victory for you will lead you to all those names.
Yeah, no. I respect very well his comment and everything, you know, he thinking, and he say always about after my fight with Lopez and everyone in lightweight. And I agree with that, you know, me too. I'm thinking a lot of time to be a champion again, and then fighting with the best 135 right now, because, you know, now in lightweight it's a lot of fight, a lot of good opponent, a lot of good champions. So I need to be ready for that again.
Thank you, Jorge. Always great to have you on our shows. Devin, this is it. This is what you wanted for so long. And the good news for you, and Bill said earlier, this is a Jorge Linares that feels better than ever. That's what you want, right?
Of course. I'm happy that he said that this was the best training camp. You know, he's in the best shape of his life. I'm happy that, you know, because I want the best Jorge Linares, so that when I win, that, you know, there's no excuses and the world knows that he came in 100%.
I remember when we started working together, you know, we looked at all the governing bodies, and I said, who do you want to fight? And you said, I want Fuzile Lomachenko. We went down the WBC route, you become mandatory, that was taken away from you, but you've wanted these kind of fights for a long, long time, and this is your opportunity to make a statement on Saturday.
Of course, this is the time that I've been waiting for. This is the moment, this is my time to finally shine against someone who's a credible opponent, someone who the world, you know, thinks can put up a good fight against me, maybe win the fight. So this is a huge opportunity for me, but this is time for me to show everything that I'm made of.
We know that you and your dad originally, you know, from Oakland, but lived in Las Vegas for a long time. You learned your trade fighting in Mexico. You came back, did shows with Devin Haney Promotions in Las Vegas, but this is fantastic, isn't it? 5,000 in there, could have had 8,000 or 9,000 sold this place out, but this is what you want, isn't it? Your name, your face all over the strip. We've seen plastered across MGM properties as well. This is what Devin Haney's all about.
Of course, like Jorge said, this is a whole new level, but I'm ready for it.
Dominant performance from Devin Haney on Saturday night at Mandalay Bay, making a statement to the division and retaining your world WBC title.
Very dominant performance. I think the world will be surprised on what kind of performance it is. I think even Jorge will be surprised with what type of fighter I am.
Well, we cannot wait. Devin Haney, WBC World Lightweight Champion against Jorge Linares, 3-division World Champion, this Saturday, live, only on Dazn, all around the world, from the fantastic Mandalay Bay. Whatever you do, don't miss it. Gentlemen, we have a head-to-head here, please.
30 seconds.
Jorge, 1 round 1. That was a sharp one, too. God, he's sexy, man. I gotta admit, heterosexually, I gotta say he's a sexy man, honestly. He's a little dry.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
All right, looks like it's a wrap. It's over.